Hey guys, this is Ia. You're listening to ARM Radio Global. Check out my new song, Nobody Else But You. Don't forget to dial into Night Talk with Joe Roxx, Thursday 10 p.m. Eastern, exclusively on ARM Radio Global.
逢每周四晚东部时间11点，与 JoeRoxx 一起听夜话，只在大枪武装录音首页。
You're about to listen to Night Talk, so buckle up. Your host tonight, Joe Roxx, now on Spreaker every Thursday, 1 a.m. Eastern.
We go. We're going in.
All right, let's go in.
Going in live.
Okay. Welcome everybody to Night Talk. Out of Boston. Thank you for that, Coach. This is our last show of the 2017 year, right? The New Year's coming in a couple of days, and we have very, very special people on tonight. Naturally, Kimberly's here. Kimberly. We also have Glenn Spillman. Okay, his show's Sports Insider on Wednesday night. And he did a great job last night, Glenn. A great job. Big crowd last night, Glenn. Okay, big crowd last night. They're all. I was watching him. I was monitoring what was going on. Then we have Mary. Mary came out to play tonight, and our special guest is Janet Zipper. Okay, and Janet is a life coach, and she's going to coach us all into the 2018 New Year.
Amen, brother.
Yeah, this is going to be a fantastic show. So, welcome everybody.
And the coach.
The coach.
And the coach.
Okay, and the coach. Okay, the coach is here. But the coach started. The coach started the show. Thank you for clarifying that, Kimberly. I appreciate that. And I'm sure we'll hear about I'm sure we'll hear about that later on. But I want to ask Janet, because I never had a life coach on before. What is a life coach anyway, Janet?
Ask that same question.
Yeah.
Well, just like a sports team has a coach to empower them and motivate them,
Mm-hmm.
That's what I do. I empower and motivate people and inspire them to change their life.
Oh, okay. Well, I could use that, right?
We can all use that.
Yeah.
Now, when you say
Everyone can use a coach,
when you say change your life, exactly what aspect of their life are you talking about?
Well, it could be either, personal, career, different things, different backgrounds. I also do.
Sex life? What about sex life? Change the sex.
Well, that I don't deal with.
Okay, thanks. I'm sorry, Mary. I got to ask questions like that. The audience wants to know.
The audience
Well,
I'm sorry, Mary. I think
it's a great idea.
Yeah, I'm just a question. I don't know.
I've never coached someone within their sex life professionally. Maybe personally, but not professionally.
It's just
very legitimate.
It's just and she goes, "Oh my God, don't say that to Janet." I mean,
Joe, you're wrong. I was happy. I got happy.
Okay, that's good.
Dr. Ruth.
Okay.
Sexual harassment. I hope.
Yeah, I mean, no.
No sexual harassment.
So, and so, jeez, I don't. I don't mean to offend.
What's up, Mike?
Yeah, I'm just so you know. I mean, I just.
None of us are here for that.
It just comes out of my mouth like that. But
We shoot
It's okay.
exactly.
we shoot from the hip.
Now,
There's always to it.
I think Glenn was a coach too of some sort, wasn't you, Glenn?
Yeah, Glenn.
Yeah.
Glenn.
I've done a few things. I've done fitness stuff. I used to be a fitness life coach for a while. And then when I got out of sports, I did that. I helped people from anywhere from the elderly to the obese to the natural athlete and everybody in between. Basically just get their life on track. And they always came to me at the beginning of the year, but they fell off by February.
Now,
But you gave your best shot.
you gave it the best shot. Yeah, I gave it.
I did.
And I got a question. For you people, on the air, listening to us on iHeart or Spreaker or whatever,
Maybe, yeah.
whatever. Yeah. the coach and Glenn Spillman and myself have headphones on. All the girls have nothing. I mean, how's that possible?
We have clothes on.
No.
Hey, you're lucky we're wearing clothes.
Okay, we can change that by the end of the show.
How can you hear us?
You know,
Can everybody hear us all right?
it's easier when we play Truth and Dare.
It's true.
Or I never.
So,
yeah.
why don't you give us a little, I'd like to hear Kimberly give us, a little bit of political. So what do you think is going on now?
I'm ready, hon.
Well, Pelosi keeps saying, the sky is falling, and with this new tax thing, and she's, 100% wrong. And China's even scared. They're now offering tax incentives to businesses who don't leave there and come back to the U.S., but they have a stipulation. Then you have to put money into their farming and their industry, and so that's probably not going to pan out. But there's only really 3 states that, with the high property taxes, that it's affecting. But hopefully those states will lower their property taxes, and it'll be a moot point. But overall, it's helping the poor and the middle class like it should have. The Democrats are lying through their teeth. They just want to spend more of that money on illegals and Muslims and people who want to kill us.
Let me ask you this, because California is getting ready in a couple days to change the whole marijuana laws and whatnot. That brings in a lot of state tax. We're talking into $8-9 billion a year. Do you propose something like that would help a state out, no matter what state it is?
Well, I'm sure that that's going to help, California, but also lowering the property taxes that are very, very high. And they blow their money. Honestly, where's their money? They have nothing to show for it. They don't know how to manage the money that they have. And the Democrats just want to keep bleeding us. And it's just, it's not going to work.
Let me ask you a question. Years ago, I'm not that old, but old enough, when they brought this lottery system into effect, that was supposed to take care of all the taxes. And they're making trillions on this lottery. Where's it all going?
Coach, they lie.
Yeah,
Well, here's
where's it
the
all
thing
going?
that's interesting. So, all these toll roads that all these states have? Well, I did some research. Like in Oklahoma, we have
Where'd Mary
more toll roads per mileage of any other state.
More what?
Actually, we have more toll roads.
Oh, toll roads. Okay.
Toll roads.
Is that right?
And you know where the money goes? You're going to die. Foreign countries, foreign people, foreign entities.
Oh, come on.
What about all
It
this
doesn't go
lottery
for
money?
Oklahoma
though?
roads. That's why
The
we have the
lottery
first
money was supposed to straighten out the whole country.
The lottery money is not. It's going and lining other people's pockets. It was also supposed to go to the schools. It's going other places. It's not going there.
Yeah.
So
It's
why
the
don't you
biggest
guys?
scam on America.
Why don't you guys, as a collective, do something about it? As a collective, go to your congressman and try and deviate those funds to what it should go to.
Well, here's the thing. In Oklahoma, I did the research on that. Only the governor can change it. So we have to elect a new governor, which in 2018, hopefully it's going to be Gary Richardson because he wants to get rid of the toll roads. But the other states have to do the same thing. They have to quit electing these liberals who are bleeding us dry.
So, but do you think that your new governor is going to set a precedent and change things?
Yes, he has already. Yes, he's already researched. He's already come out and said if he is going to. He knows it's the biggest scam. He actually has ran previous years ago. He ran a long time ago, but he didn't win. But I think this time he has a good reason why he's going to win.
Where is he at in the polls right now? Do they have kind of like a running poll system?
He's actually doing really well. He's doing very well in the polls.
Okay.
Kimberly, you're so beautiful and you're so smart.
Oh, thank you.
Who said that? I'm supposed to say that.
Yeah, I know.
Who said that?
You're so sweet.
I'm supposed to say
It's
that.
so sweet. Okay, well now my view is we're running. Okay. You know what it was? They were talking and I wasn't getting anything.
Oh,
On my meters, but I'm not supposed to because they're not really with us.
talking to you.
No, they're not talking. Well, they're talking amongst themselves. Yeah.
So Janet Zipper, is that your maiden name or your married name? Because that's a pretty cool name.
No, that is my maiden name. I was born Janet Zipper.
That's
That
a cool
is
name. That is.
awesome.
Yeah.
So were you ever
Janet
teased
Zipper.
about the zipper?
Janet Zipper, yeah. I
Yeah,
like
it's a
that.
cool
Oh
name.
my God, yeah.
No, that is a cool
But
name.
also to large, people remember me.
Nice to say. She's
Well,
a freaking life coach.
But
Give a
No, you know
website
what? My
everything
maiden
else.
name was Nix, and I got teased so much. I used to be called Kim Nix the Pixie Sticks and Nixit, and
Oh God.
So
Or
You know-
or
You're so
Nikki
beautiful, intelligent.
Oh, she is.
So-
She is.
He is.
Mary, you're so
You're
talented and lovely.
Yeah, Mary,
All right.
Mary,
Okay,
what was your hot?
No, Mary wasn't here last week.
Oh, she wasn't here last
No.
week?
Yeah, and so I posted. I says Mary came and was on the show, I believe, last week, the week before, and then she put with Ray Star, somebody else, her boyfriend was. But I mean, yeah, I know he was here, but Mary was here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's. Yeah.
I was here.
Everybody.
Yeah, that's twice in 1 month.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Twice
I
in 1
know,
month.
She's starting to get the itch.
Salute, Mary.
Yeah, she's starting to get the itch.
Yeah, she's getting the itch.
I miss you guys. I miss you guys.
Yeah, she's
All right,
starting to get
so
now speaking about us guys, you know that Aya has a new song out, right? Do you want to talk about that for a minute, Mary?
Dancing Alone Forever. Yeah, she just got released. Actually, Terrell Jackson, he's one of the Jackson. He's a relative of the Jacksons. He's her producer, and I think he was on the show the Jacksons, the New Generation, or the Next Generation. I don't know. Don't quote me. I'm not as smart as Kim. But anyway,
don't tell her that. Her head's gonna blow up.
Terrell Jackson produced her song, and they're just releasing it on Spotify and Apple and everything like that. You know her, Janet, yeah?
Yeah, I listened to her song. I love it.
Dancing Alone Forever.
I saw that on Facebook.
are you related to the person who did the song?
To who?
Yeah, in my heart, I am.
Oh, okay. No,
I
I didn't know she was it was someone she knew that did the song. Okay.
No, actually.
So I'm gonna tell you something about Aya, or her name is Ia. Her name is Ia, actually, but
It's
Mary
Ia, but I Aya.
Mary likes to say Aya.
Mary can say anything she wants.
Joe is an angel because Joe brought us back together almost 18 years later. I met her about 18 years ago when she was a little girl.
See?
And then Joe got us back together.
I did.
It blows my
With
mind.
my magic pixie dust.
Guess what?
Yeah.
You got something here. I heard that song on Facebook, I believe.
It's good, isn't it? It's
Okay.
Very good. It is very good.
Yes, it is very good. And
I can sing it for you if you'd like.
the
No, I'm just kidding.
when I first heard that song, it was on, I believe it was on SoundCloud, because I review a lot of songs, right, for the radio. And so she had no airplay at that time. And so I really liked it. I thought it would be a great song. And so I contacted her and I asked her if it would be okay if we played it on the radio, and she goes, sure. And that was how Ia got her start, right, like that.
She's amazing.
Yeah, it's a great song. Yeah. I heard it.
Do you guys know who Sylvia Brown is? She's a psychic.
Is she a psychic?
Yeah, that's her grandma.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Sylvia Brown.
I know who she is. I've seen her on one of those talk shows during the day.
Which one?
Aya actually has many gifts, and she's an animal healer. I know you guys are like, what?
Yeah.
A little bit.
It's huge. She's blessed. Let me tell you that.
She is. Yep, she's very, very nice.
That's a great video and great song.
Yeah, she's very, very, very talented girl. She's very, very talented.
And she's hot as hell.
She's just a kid, though.
Yeah.
No, she's over 18, so I could say that.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, I don't know.
Right?
So, Janet, do you have a website, or how do people get in touch with you for different things? I mean,
well, I'm on Facebook. I'm on Instagram and LinkedIn. I used to have a website, but I didn't get a lot of traffic, and it seems like a lot of younger people use Instagram a lot. I have my own Facebook page. I have my own show, too. I just started doing the Janet Zipper Show. I used to have a radio show called the Janet Zipper Show on Blog Talk Radio.
Oh, no.
So now I'm doing videos.
Oh, no kidding.
You can relate to that, Joe.
Blog Talk Radio?
Yeah. You can relate to that.
What, Blog Talk Radio?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can relate to Blog Talk Radio.
Yeah.
Janet's actually writing a book right now. How many books are you writing, Janet? 2?
Well, two, yeah. Yeah, 2. My first book is going to be. I've been posting motivational and inspirational posts on all my social media for the last 8 years, and people have always said to me, "I would love to have these in a book so I could read them all the time." So I'm taking all the best of all of my posts for the last 8 years and writing a book. I'm going to have all the best ones in that book, and I'm also writing another book. It's a very unique story. I can't share it because I signed an NDA, but it's going to be amazing. A story about somebody who's completely changed their life. I didn't know that I changed their life the way that they did, and they've given me permission to write the story.
Have you thought about taking any of those stories and changing them into like maybe a short story, a film, anything like that? Short film?
We're not laughing at you.
We're not laughing at you.
Kimberly
keeps putting her little dog in front of the camera. For you people in the radio world, you can't see that, but that's what she does.
I think that's great.
You can come in and join us on JoeRoxxLive.com. This is, we have audience. Live audience if you want to come in.
Kimberly's showing off princesses always.
Yeah. So
how do they come in? Because I got people texting me right now that says I don't have video, just audio.
Kimberly, why only princess? Why not the rest of your 100 animals?
Oh, she
has Joe wearing ears hat. You'll see her with a picture, and then I'll get the bird to wear an ears hat and take a picture.
Yeah, she did a whole show for that.
And I want to tell you something about
I'm not going to do the chickens at the land. That's too much.
Oh, come on. I love chickens.
Janet, I got a question for you, Janet.
Sure.
If someone came in and now, the New Year's coming, everybody, billions of people
surrounding him
are wanting to do New Year's resolutions.
Glenn Spillman show, but go ahead, Glenn.
If you could do one suggestion for the New Year to anybody, what would your piece of advice be?
I already know what she's going to say.
I would say a lot of people look back and with regret. They say, oh my God, I didn't do this. I didn't get this accomplished. I didn't, stay on my diet, or I said I was going to do this. And, when you look back and with regret, it hinders you from moving forward because you're looking back and you're not letting go of the past. When you look at the past and you can't let go of it, you can't move forward. So I would say that, instead of looking back with regret and saying, oh my God, I failed at this, I would say look back and learn from it and say, what happened and why did this not happen? And then learn from it, grow from it, then you can move forward.
Good. All right.
Who's coming in?
Good. Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
Who'd you say was coming in?
Casey's coming in. Glenn. Glenn. Casey?
Yeah.
Casey at the bat?
No. You know who Casey is?
Glenn? I don't know who Casey is.
Glenn.
Yeah.
Do you know who Casey is?
Yes, I do.
What's her name?
Her name is Casey Spears.
Well, Casey
Spears.
Yeah, Casey Spears will be coming in. She's trying to get in. Actually, her mic is not. Actually, her mic.
Oh, she unmuted it. Hey, good job. She's from Arkansas.
Oh, okay. You know what? The thing about Casey, Casey Spears is here. Yeah, Casey is.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
No,
I'm sometimes not that smart.
No problem. I mean,
but I wanted to know because I've always wanted to have a psychic reading because I think they're fascinating. But how would I go about? Because obviously I'm unless you're in Austin, Texas. How would I go about getting a reading from you?
From Mary?
From the psychic that you guys were talking about.
Oh, Mary?
I have friends that are psychics that can help you.
Okay.
Casey, Janet's a life coach, not a psychic.
He's looking at that.
Oh, okay.
No. I have friends that are psychics that work for the FBI, actually. They've been on there, CNN, Fox, everything else. William Constantine.
Yeah,
there was a show I used to watch was called Medium, based on some woman who, and I cannot think of her name.
Oh, the Long Island Medium lady?
No. She was on the show. The show Medium that was on television was based on this woman who would help.
Nancy Bradley.
Crime. I don't think it was Nancy Bradley. She was also on the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. it was during a dinner that was called the Dinner from Hell, actually.
Oh, big.
But basically, what she did is she helped find missing kids, and she helped solve murders that were really hard to solve. And
that's what my friend William does. That's exactly what he does.
Yeah, I think that's absolutely
you know
fascinating.
What sucks is sometimes he'll text me or he'll call me out of the blue, and he'll be like, "Mary, don't do this, or this and that is happening. That's bad to you." And I'm just like, shit. Like lose my number. Don't tell me what's going on. That's bad. So scary. Anyway, I'm sorry to cut you off. Nice.
Oh, no. I think that's absolutely fascinating that someone has a gift like that, because sometimes, like, I sometimes see things that actually happen, and I'm like, I'm not good or anything like that, but I mean, occasionally you see. I think everyone has a little bit of a psychic abilities in them. You know.
I think God gives you a sixth sense.
That's an interesting.
I think a lot of people don't want to know. I think a lot of people are in denial about it. What do you see? Why do you downplay your psychic abilities? Like, why?
I don't know. I mean, I'm nobody's going to be doing a television show or anything like that. I think God gives everyone
that gift. You know,
well,
you have to listen.
It's kind of a creepy gift, but I can sometimes, and I can see when a person's going to die.
Yeah, I call it a gift and a curse.
Well, you know, it can be a gift, but I just don't come up to people and say, "Hey, you're going to die."
What exactly, Casey, do you see? A lot of psychics and a lot of mediums, a lot of clairvoyants, when they know somebody's going to die, they see their faces melting, or they just see them vanishing. What do you see?
I actually see I don't see melting faces or anything scary. You know, I saw my grandfather 6 months before he passed on. He was perfectly fine, perfectly healthy, and everything. But during the summer, it's kind of like I just had a feeling, even though he was perfectly healthy, nothing wrong, that was going to be his last summer, because I could actually see that. And when I was looking into that, I just couldn't see that. And when it came time for my grandmother, I told her in October that I said, something's going to happen to you. I feel like you're not going to be here next year. And my uncle kind of expedited her passing, and I saw that, and I warned my grandmother against it, and she didn't adhere to the advice, and exactly what I saw happened. And sometimes when I was younger, in my 20s, I saw the Oklahoma City bombing and the Olympic bombing. I didn't understand it at the time, but I saw it. But it was just one of those things that's.
Well, tell them about that time, your grandfather, when he slipped on the ice in Chicago, about how you told him not to go out for the walk because he was going to get hurt. Remember that?
Oh, yeah, I do. Things like that. I told him, I said, you shouldn't be going out to walk. He was actually not in Chicago. He was in Decatur, but he walked down to the street, and he was by himself, and there was a giant rock that when he was younger, he put in the front yard, and he slipped and he fell on that rock, and he was basically could not get up. But one of his former students, that his son, actually saw him and gave him a jacket and sat with him to keep him warm until he could get help. And I saw the son helping him, you know, and I said, Grandpa, I said, don't go out. I said, you're going to get hurt. And my grandfather was religious, but in my family, they kind of don't put any stock in this kind of stuff. My mom does. My dad and you know, the guys in my family don't. They're thinking it's a bunch of mumbo jumbo, but my mom does. And I've been on the Queen Mary, and this might sound a little weird, but I've had ghostly encounters, and I've actually seen spirits. I don't want to, but apparently they're attracted to me. And I was told by a woman at the Myrtle's plantation in Louisiana. She was a worker there, and she said the reason why ghosts are attracted to you is because your spirit is a light, and some people are light and some people are dark and everything, and ghosts are attracted to it, and goes, you have a brighter light that they are really attracted to because they are drawn to it like a moth to the flame, and that's why you see stuff, is because they're communicating with you. And that's something I don't go seeking out or anything. It's just kind of like it just happens. And, you know, it's just, it's something that I've never had any.
Demonic.
Well, I think I had sex with a spirit.
No. They were not demonic. No.
No, I'm saying you have to be careful because some of them will.
This girl said she was.
Yeah, no.
Had sex with
anything that's ever done that has never been anything demonic or anything evil. It's never been anything that I've sought out or anything like that. So no.
No, they come to you. I get it. I've had both. I've had good and I've had demonic.
I've had some that have been kind of scary in a former house of mine, but any of the other ones, I mean, I could tell the difference between the two, and it wasn't at the Myrtles Beach. It was not demonic. I mean, it was, you know, very nice. But I've also seen an angel before too in my life, and it was the most wonderful experience. If you've ever had a chance, I believe in angels, and I've actually had the privilege of seeing one, only one in my whole entire life. And it was a very life-changing experience, let's just say to the least on it. But yeah,
get a new cup. Awesome. I don't like that cup. Yeah, it's hideous.
What, this one?
Yeah, I don't like it.
Well, freaking send me another one, and I'll look at it.
Oh, there's Kimberly Jr. Kimberly Jr.'s there. Hello, Kimberly Jr.
Kimberly Jr., how you doing, hon?
Hi.
Do something like flips or something like that.
I want to.
Yeah, do a flip around the house, something like that. Did you take your tree down, by the way? Did everybody take their tree down?
Now, Kimberly's.
No, my tree's still over there in the corner.
No, our tree is still up. We take it up. We usually take it down this next weekend.
Yeah, my tree.
But no, she was at the gym today doing lots of flips. She did so many flips that it made her dizzy.
She did not show us any Christmas lights this year.
No, I know. So before I say anything more, Casey Spears is going to be joining the Radio group with her own show, and she's going to talk about whatever she talks about. And so we'll keep them informed about that soon.
Casey, welcome aboard.
Welcome. Thank you very much.
To the mothership. This is the mothership. This is the mothership.
One of us.
Yeah.
One of us.
I think you need to expand on the spiritualism. I think it's awesome. I'll be on your.
Well, you know, maybe you can help me with that, because I have no.
No, you have no idea. There's so many people out there that are interested in that, and they come to me. I don't know why, but
because you're spiritual, Mary. You look spiritual. Yeah, look at her.
Yeah, but I'm not. I can't. Oh my God. Sometimes I just.
Glenn, look at you.
Hey, let's say you've got the psychic, you've got the spiritual and everything. So what do you say legitimately to people who want to reach out to this realm that play the Ouija board?
See, Glenn was a natural.
No, hell no.
No. You never do that. No. No Ouija board.
No, but why? Why? What is the why?
I'll tell you why.
I mean, I know why. I used to play it all the time. I'm just asking your opinion.
You don't know what you're dealing with. You're opening your soul and yourself up to spirits, that anything that can come to you, good or bad. You're now a portal, basically, and you know what's going to come through, and they can mess your life up. You have no idea. My advice is do not play with Ouija boards.
All right, Ouija. Okay, yeah, exactly. I know, I agree 100%.
I say Ouija board too. I'm so happy that someone else agrees with me.
It's Ouija, G. It's French Ouija, German Cha. Ouija.
Ouija.
So she's
Ouija.
gonna have her own show.
So
she's gonna have her own show, yeah.
Right. Tell them about the time where you got now. I met Casey in Austin when because I've been a ghost hunter for 12 years, and I was doing a hunt in Austin.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Really? Don't get that. Oh my
It's kind
God!
of
Say what?
A ghost hunter.
A ghost hunter.
Yeah.
Look at Mary's all excited now. Look
so
at Mary's all excited. Look at
Go ahead, Mary.
I met her, and we did a hunt in a graveyard, and I had all the equipment and whatnot. And she would see spirits. She would talk. She would have feelings about. I feel that this certain entity is here, whether it's positive or negative. And Casey, tell me about the time that you got spooned.
Okay, well there's a Lutheran cemetery that we were doing a ghost hunt in, and I don't like going in cemeteries at night because it is a little bizarre for me because I do see spirits. Well, I'm in the cemetery and Glenn is doing his little ghost hunting thing, being all ghostbustery, and I'm sitting here walking because I'm very respectful of the dead and everything. I'm walking through the cemetery, and all of a sudden, out of the corner of my eye, I see a woman in like, I don't know, it's period clothing, and it was not Victorian. It was more like pioneer.
She had a period?
Yes. I gave her a tampon.
It's like 100 years ago is what she's trying to say.
Oh, Kimberly, I'm sorry. I'm not like well versed in that stuff. She said
like
period clothing. I thought she had periods all over her clothing. I don't know. You know what I mean?
Like 100 years ago during the pioneer days.
Okay.
Casey, you know what's interesting is we used to live in historical land in California. We lived right across the street from the San Luis Mission. We did. Anyway, it was the only church that was not burned, if you want to know. The San Luis Mission, Ray, and it's still there.
Oh man!
And my husband saw a little girl, and he's always seen ghosts. See, he plays the Ouija board. I never played with the Ouija board, so he kind of let that in, and so he's scared to death of ghosts.
I'm scared to death of ghosts too, and they seem to come to me. Especially when I was on the Queen Mary, it was like a really weird experience because they were. I mean, I had a ghostly encounter, and I was just like, I pulled the covers over my head and I'm like, please go away because I don't want to have a ghostly experience because I'm deathly afraid.
Well,
I've had a ghostly experience, but I've had a lot of weird dreams about.
And I saw this woman in the cemetery, and she was.
But everybody's had a lot of dreams.
Okay, I have a weird dream that probably could be turned into a scary movie. I dream. Okay, my parents are buried in the same graveyard, right? And I dreamed that my mom. You want to hear my dream or not?
All right, I'm dying to hear your dream. Tell me about your dream.
I'm sorry.
Okay, my mom was.
Go ahead. I want to hear your dream. Go.
This is a long time, 1974, and my dad was murdered in 2016.
Hold on, is this gonna be a long story?
No, it's short. So I dreamed that my mom went underneath the graveyard and attacked him under the grave.
What the? How was your dad murdered?
That is one.
My stepmother shot him in the head twice and staged it like a suicide.
And so
the two like
my stepmother. She died in 14 hours.
It's
Kimberly's
and
all right, go ahead. Talk amongst yourself.
Nothing else. I'm just telling him it's a creepy dream I had. Oh, another dream. Before the trial, I kept dreaming that my dad was in the morgue and he would try to talk to me and he'd be mumbling to me and trying to tell me something. And then a week after, when I got to go see the DA and I got to see all the autopsy pictures and all that, I stopped having dreams after I went and saw everything. Isn't that weird?
Yeah.
Is somebody stacking chips?
Wait, Joe.
Sorry, that's me.
Kimberly, you need to tell everybody what really happened in your life. Like you've had 7 family members murdered, right? In real life.
Who has?
Well, I've had a lot of crazy. My mom. I know.
Obviously, you live in Oklahoma, so damn.
I'm shocked we're not related.
What?
In Oklahoma. Wow.
Well, no. In a period of 6 months, I had my dad was murdered, my sister-in-law, my 2 nephews were murdered in Texas, and then my father-in-law was almost murdered by my mother-in-law. And her trial's in February.
No, well,
Wow.
no, honestly,
Wow.
That's the
she
truth.
went through a lot.
I mean, my real mom and my little brother, and my uncle all died in 2 months when I was 6 years old.
Honey, I wouldn't want to go through what you went through.
Exactly.
And then my grandparents died in a private plane crash when I was
I'm
12.
sending my prayers.
Kimberly,
Here's
how
a
are you
message right now.
normal?
What?
I was
No one said she's normal.
Hold your dog.
She's happy, but she's
Hold
not
your
normal.
dog up. She's not normal. Okay.
Yeah, she's not
dog
normal.
up.
Yeah, hold your freaking dog up.
I call bullshit. She is normal, you guys.
Yeah.
I don't know why, you know.
I would be in the closet rocking myself to sleep every night if all that happened to me. She's normal.
But hey, well, you got stuff coming on. According,
To me, I agree with Mary. I would be. That's.
You're just
I'm a strong person, though. God gave me my strength.
with Mary. Okay.
No.
You're beautiful, Ken.
Can you
You're
fold your
beautiful,
hands,
Mary. You're
Glenn?
fine.
Just fold your hands. See, we can't do this on your show. We can, because you know,
What is he playing with?
he's playing with himself. You know, he's you know, we had another show host that used to do that. His name was the Yorkie, right?
Oh, the Yorkie.
Yeah, and he you know,
multi-talented.
okay,
so.
there you go. No,
love
I want
Kimberly's
to get a
thoughts
little. I want to get, you know. I mean, Janet is a special guest, and so I want to, you know, she's sitting there quiet.
Janet.
But what is being so special about a special guest, which she's not saying anything? So we'd like to hear something from him. Go ahead.
Yeah, pipe up, Janet. Yeah.
Yeah, she's stuck right now.
Come on, Janet, tell us.
Hey, Janet, real quick, do you charge for your services?
Yes, I do. I do have some pro bono. I do, pro bono work too. I know like my heart is for single moms who've been abused, domestic violence victims. So I do provide a free service to domestic violence victims because I believe.
What about dads of domestic violence?
It's
The reason
true.
why I say that is because November 2nd of this year, I was attacked by my soon-to-be ex-wife right in front of me here, in front of my daughter. My daughter had to pull her off of me. She viciously attacked me, got arrested, and they had CSI come out, take pictures. What about the dads, the men that are abused as well?
That's a great.
Yeah, I have some clients that are men, and one gentleman that I actually counseled, his children were taken from him, and he wasn't able to see them. So it's like parental alienation. So he wasn't able to see his children. So he was devastated, and not only was he, viciously attacked, but his children were taken away from them. The judge automatically gave the kids to the mother. So, there's those cases too. So it goes both ways, definitely.
So I think,
My
Janet, in all fairness to Glenn Spillman, Wednesdays at 9 o'clock. I think he's looking for some pro bono work. Glenn.
Wait, do you guys know where the highest rate of male abuse, where women abuse males, is from?
Oklahoma.
California.
It's not Oklahoma.
Actually, Canada.
It's Canada?
Yeah.
No, it's not Oklahoma.
No, it's not Oklahoma. It's Canada. Trust me, the boys are cute there, and all the women are mean to them.
No,
Wow.
they have the most incarcerated women in Oklahoma.
Oklahoma has a lot of beautiful women. Glenn will attest to that.
Joe's right
Oh,
about
yeah.
that. The most,
Most incarcerated women.
Oklahoma has pretty skies, too.
But you
Mary's
Well-
in disguise.
The lightning.
Yeah, she's in disguise.
Most incarcerated woman.
You're pretty.
What?
You can't.
Well, yeah, no,
Yeah, they do. Oklahoma does have the most incarcerated women in prison than anywhere in the
Freaking
world.
psycho. Yes.
Now, since we're all over the country, what is the temperature where you are, Mary?
I don't know, but it's freaking cold. I'm outside.
Come on, Temecula. It's not freaking that cold. And
I
you're
don't
in
know.
southern.
It's probably like
36 degrees here.
70.
What?
What's that?
36.
Oh, yeah. It didn't.
Yeah,
Kimberly, didn't you
36
have
is
snow?
cold.
It's 61 where she's at.
Kimberly, didn't you have
Where, in
snow?
Temecula?
Didn't you have snow,
Yes.
Kimberly?
What about you, Janet?
It's 3 degrees here. 3 degrees here.
Where are you,
3?
Janet? Where
Three
are you?
degrees.
3?
3.
Yeah, it's 4 here. Where are you, Janet?
Well, I'm in New Jersey. We're getting an Arctic blast.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yep.
Are you in Boston, Joe?
No, yeah, it's 4 here.
Okay, well, I chose 7. Not that much better, but
Oh my God,
Yeah.
you guys.
7. Call me a liar for 3 points. I mean, give me a break.
yeah, 3 points. Yeah, you cocksucker. What?
Did you get snow the other day?
Yes, we got snow. I posted pictures. Snow and ice.
What?
Yes, we got snow.
She got snowy. They got snow the other day.
Yeah.
I know.
And I posted pictures of it.
Look at all the men. They're inside and they all have jackets on.
Joe and I hit a little.
I know.
Why does it snow in the desert?
Right, that's what I'm saying. It doesn't snow in the desert.
Hey, earlier today in Los Angeles, it was right around 70 degrees, 70, 72, perfect.
No. In Temecula today, it was 83 degrees.
Yeah, it was warm there. Yeah,
It was warm.
Temecula.
But I still wore my scarf.
Kimberly, nice watch, Kimberly.
I mean, Jen, you probably never went on a radio program like this.
We're all crazy.
Yeah.
We're all freaking
Well,
nuts.
Janet, we're a radio program with video.
Casey's still there?
No, Casey's here. Casey?
Casey, you still here?
Yeah, she's here.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm listening.
Why aren't you on video?
She's
Get
not
call
that.
to action.
She's not camera
Janet,
friendly.
give a call to action. Tell people where they can get a hold
She's
of
naked. That's why she's naked.
She's naked.
21.
Why aren't you on it?
Because I don't.
Get on, Kate.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, no, I got out of the shower and I have like my PJs on at the moment.
Well, hell, I'll take my shirt. I'll take my shirt off.
Right in.
Come on.
I'm the host.
You're all getting undressed. It's okay. Come on.
She's gonna bring me up on sexual harassment or something like that.
Oh yeah. 10 years later. Yeah, Joseph, you know
No, 30 years later.
over the air.
Yeah, Casey, don't forget you're on Glenn Spillman and tonight show.
I'm gonna have to sue Glenn Spillman for sexual harassment. I'm sorry.
There you go. There you go.
Hey, you won't be the first.
Show us on his jaw where he's
Tell her take a number.
I want to see.
Take a number.
Kim.
Yeah.
That post you posted with the old lady?
Yes.
This is so funny.
Oh, Joe thought she was hot.
No, I didn't. I think I said that was nasty.
I
Okay.
thought she was hot.
No, she's nasty.
You scared my kid.
Look at.
Joe, you were so mean. That's somebody's mom.
Yes, it's just so
That's
nasty.
why I said I thought she was hot.
Yeah, she's still nasty.
Somebody's mom.
Yeah.
Hey, just because she waited 100 years to post it, you know.
Wow, man, oh man, I'm telling you.
No, the person who's nasty is Nancy Pelosi. She reminds me of the Crypt Keeper. You know?
All right, hey, Kim, let me ask you a question.
Hold on,
You got a magic-
hold on 1 second, Glenn. She does not like to be called Kim by males. It has to be Kimberly.
No.
Okay.
I like to call Kimberly.
Females.
Okay, Kimberly.
There you go. Good boy.
Milady.
There you go, good
If you
boy.
have a,
Duchess. It's Duchess to you.
I can go with Queen Bee.
if you have a magic wand and you're a political person and you can be in politics for 1 day, what would you change? You're in charge, Kimberly.
Starting tomorrow.
Right now, tomorrow, 24 hours. Let's go. What would you change?
Okay, so I would build a wall. I'd get rid of the illegals. I would get rid of the dreamers. I would
Dreamers? What? I'm a fucking dreamer, man.
Mary's a dreamer. Mary's a friggin'
Dreamers
dreamer.
is a program. It's a program. It's not the people.
Oh,
that-
sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Dream is a
Sorry.
program.
Okay, you said politically. You didn't say like we're all dreamers. Okay, I'm just saying
Okay,
I would get rid of the DACA. I would anyone who's in prison for growing marijuana, having
Bye.
marijuana, they'd be out. They'd be out.
Yeah.
They wouldn't be in jail or prison. I don't agree with that.
That's a joke.
Right here.
Let's see. I get rid of all the toll roads.
What is that?
The toll roads.
Mary Jane.
California has legal pot, right?
Right here. Legal. It's a vape.
No, that's a
Marijuana
vape thing.
vape. Bullshit. It's freaking weed, dude.
It is?
Yes.
Don't let your ex-wife know. It's not. Is it legal there now?
That's not pot.
She's right here. That's
Oh.
Oh.
Mary?
Hey, so
No,
and you call it.
seriously.
Mary's
Right
always
here,
playing with her hair. Do you ever notice
This
that?
is
Always playing with her
My
hair.
hair's so gross.
this right here is indica. It's oil. It's oil.
Okay,
No,
yeah, oils are really good. And you know, okay, another thing I would do is I would make prescriptions cheaper. like they are in the rest of the world. The United States has the most expensive prescriptions, and I would make sure that they're not so expensive.
He said one
CBD
thing.
oil right here.
What is
I
that?
would bring back the chain gangs. I would make sure that the prisoners are, you know,
He said
the murderers,
one
the
thing.
rapists. No, I for 24 hours I get to say several things.
Yeah, no, I did.
You're still
He
talking.
said several things.
You're still talking.
Keep
Go ahead.
going, Kimberly. Keep going.
Kimberly for
Glenn,
president.
did you not tell me I have 24 hours one day that I can change?
That's right. She had 24. So we got to
He
sit
said
back.
for 24 hours. I'm still changing.
We got 24 hours. So sit
So,
back.
hey, are you a Trump supporter then?
Oh,
Yes,
Yes.
yes, I am a Trump supporter. Yes.
That's fine. I'm just asking.
No, I'm not.
So what would you do? It's California Governor Jerry Brown. He's a
Oh.
Democrat. He's a cocksucker.
He is a loose cannon. I know he pardoned all those people. He pardoned more people. He pardoned like 1,400 people, criminals. He pardoned more people than like the last 3 governors did.
It's sad to say that you can get life in prison for a bag of marijuana. for
I
a third
disagree with
crime.
that. I disagree. I disagree 100% with putting people who smoke marijuana, grow marijuana in prison or jail.
is that a vape thing?
Yes, it's a vape thing he has.
Oh, it's a vape
But
thing.
it is
Here, maybe look
THC. Yes.
confused, though.
He's going through divorce, Joe. Let him get him some
Yes.
slack.
I need to
Coach might
relax.
need one of those.
Glenn,
I'm going
divorce
through
is
a
a piece of the
divorce.
cake. Don't
I'm
worry
going
about
through
it.
a divorce. I know.
Hey,
Okay.
Glenn, Joe's
You
been
don't
through
give me some slack.
2 of them.
Piece of
And
cake.
Coach is going through one.
You know,
January
And you're-
11th.
January 11th. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Kimberly, I'm going through a divorce. You cutting me some slack?
And I said Coach is going through one. And Coach,
I'm cool.
his has not been good.
Now, so
Even though he went on vacation with her.
Wait,
No,
Coach is
I
going
think
through
not.
divorce?
Don't
yeah,
stop.
Yes, he was going through
Coach is
one.
getting divorced,
Yeah.
Mary.
Coach, God bless you.
Yeah.
What, honey?
She said, "God bless
Prayers,
you."
honey.
Now he has a whole big house by
I got
himself
a whole
with a
big house
pool.
by myself.
Oh, the other thing I would do is I would put Hillary Clinton in prison. I'd put Obama in prison.
That conversation's over 5 minutes ago, and you keep going.
Don't get me wrong.
No,
I would do it in 24 hours.
This keeps going like a rabbit.
Kimberly, keep going. Come on, honey.
That's what they do in Oklahoma. Dadgum Okies.
You know, if you wore a top like that, I'd let you keep going.
That's
too.
called an
Yeah, what's the name of
what's
that?
that called? What's that
A
top called?
soliloquy.
What's that top called, Kimberly?
Called a cold sleeve. See?
Oh.
With a little bling on it. See the bling?
It looks great, kid.
Now, do you wear
looks
those?
great on you.
I never see Mary in that.
Yeah,
Actually, Mary, I see Mary.
Mary's never worn one
No,
of
I
them.
see Mary in one of those old-fashioned dresses. She looked like like she worked.
Period
at a
piece.
saloon.
She's in
A
period.
period piece.
Period piece.
Hopefully, if Mary comes on next week, she'll wear one of them. So
Yeah, do you hear that? All the designers out there, I need an old-fashioned, vintage, beautiful gown.
Yeah, the one you had on. What was wrong with that one?
This show. This is cute, huh? This is my mom's.
Love it. It is cute.
very nice.
Yes. Blue looks
You should come to Austin. They've got stores that have vintage gowns in them. They're
Hey,
like-
she's like,
This is
she's like
radio.
doing like,
Doesn't anybody know this is radio?
Yeah, but I don't care.
No, we want to see the visual again. We didn't get a good look.
Oh my God.
cute.
Hmm.
Okay, ask me what I would do for the next 24 hours.
Okay, go ahead, Mary.
So don't ask me.
you're a naughty little girl. That's what you are.
No,
Yeah.
I will be blocked by everybody.
No, hey, you know what? Your boyfriend aside, from just brief conversation, he's I'll be nice, cocksucker. But anyway, 24 hours. What would you do?
Oh, that's not nice.
You're right.
I know
I'm
it's not.
thinking.
Hey, Mary, you're
You
right.
can hit the button.
She would wrong quarter all the pedophiles.
Mary's right.
He's sweet. He's sweet. He's sweet.
He is a sweet guy. He looks sweet in all his pictures.
He's controlling, but he's sweet.
I would, if I had 24 hours to do anything,
Yes.
I would just I would have like a big party and I would have everybody over in their jammies and just like have fun and laugh and be stupid and I'm boring. I don't know. Nothing crazy.
Yeah, that's like a
I
daily
feel like
thing. That's like a daily thing, right?
Stop moving
I
these
would
friggin'
keep
checkers
up.
around while
I'll put the
Mary's
tip.
talking.
I know.
Glenn Spillman, 9 o'clock on Wednesdays, okay? Sports Inside.
Yeah, keep going,
All right,
Mary.
good, Mary.
Glenn threw me off.
Yeah, no, it shouldn't. He's aggravated. You know, nobody can come on this show because they can't touch nothing. They just sit there with the tapes.
Yeah.
If their hands taped to
They
the
have to
friggin'
sit there and
counter.
smile.
Yeah, open penis or something like that. Anyway, keep vaping.
Go ahead, Mary.
Go ahead.
Anyway, we'd walk through the flowers and just have fun or look at the moon. I don't know. Nothing fancy, nothing.
Really?
I just love nature, and I just want everybody to be happy. That's all.
All
right, Coach.
Now, what about you, Janet? What would you do in 24 hours?
Yeah.
Janet, what would you do, honey?
Your turn, honey.
Oh my gosh. I think one of my passions is, that I would like to institute some type of a training program for children, because there's so many kids that, have self-esteem issues and they go on social media and then they get bullied.
Yep.
And so I would incorporate some kind of training program for kids started in the elementary so they can learn self-esteem, confidence issues. So, when they're on social media, that, someone's bullying them or teasing them, that they know that it's not about them and they don't take it personally. I think, that would be like the most important.
Yeah, you're lying.
But,
You know what? Janet, that's freaking pretty cool, though, man. I like it.
That's really
It is pretty
Kimberly,
cool.
you want to add anything for your 24 hours?
Well, I would build that wall to keep the drugs out.
I'm
because
kidding.
I want Kimberly. I want to hear
Keep
Kimberly.
going on
We
and on
have,
and on.
we have 11,000 kids in foster care in the state of Oklahoma, and a lot of it's because of drug use from parents. And so,
Wait, Kimmy, can we say something? Kim, didn't you just adopt a foster child?
no, we didn't adopt. We foster children. We had one for 8 months that was in a mental hospital.
You're
And
so
we've had-
See, and I say she's beautiful. Is she not beautiful? Oh my God.
God, yes.
Kimberly, the kid.
Awesome.
And I
The
helped a
queen
little
bee.
boy.
The
He's
queen
with his
bee.
dad. I had him for 1 year and 8 months, and I helped fight. I had to threaten to go to the news because he was in a corrupt county. And once I threatened to go to the news, then they finally relinquished him to the non-offending parent, who is the dad. And he's in Pennsylvania. I get pictures. I still get to talk to the grandma.
You're so beautiful.
She
Oh,
ate her
my
own
God.
cow. Okay. How do you like that?
I got him because
She ate
my
her own
12-year-old
cow.
gets sick a lot, and I didn't need hormones. So I want my daughter to eat non-hormone food because
All right.
she has hypothyroidism.
She whacked
So-
the cow, man.
Yeah, she ate her own
I took
cow.
it to get
who
whacked,
does
but we
that?
do. I named him T-Bone. That's his name. So he's in my freezer.
Yo, I whacked T-bone.
That's what they did in the period time.
All right, Joe. What about you, Joe? 24 hours. What's up?
What would I do?
Yeah, what'd you do?
I'd
We
go
have
back
Ryan
in
Seacrest on
time.
the show.
I'd go back in time. That's what I'd do. Just go back in time.
And if you went back in time, what is one thing
What
you'd
era? What era?
I'd rather not say, but
No, what era would you go back in time to?
what era? I'd
Yeah.
probably go back into probably the 80s, the 1980s. I think I like
What?
that.
Best
80s?
music was in the 80s. That's the best music.
Yesterday. That was yesterday.
I would go to the Baroque period.
You probably would, Glenn Spillman, 9 o'clock Wednesday, Sports Insider. You know what I mean? You probably would. Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, can we come on his show?
Yeah, you can go on his show, but you can't talk. You can't talk on his show.
Well, then I don't want to go on.
I will let you talk, Kimberly. Seriously, you go on and you come into my room tomorrow. Whether and yes, you just about it
In what room?
Just make sure you
What's
bring
wrong on
protection.
Friday?
That's all.
on the app, the Sports Insider,
Oh, you
on
mean
the,
you got
It's
your,
on Friday. It's not Wednesday.
TeamSpeak.
oh, they want to go on video.
Hey, well, come on, I will make that happen. Yes,
Okay, there you go. There you go. All right.
absolutely.
And I guarantee you won't have any checkers hearing on this show,
We'll see.
and you won't be able to talk that much either. Okay.
You will.
I think it's a challenge.
What?
Let's do it.
Go ahead.
We'll be like Tone Look. Let's do it. Speaking of the 80s,
Now, so Casey's still here. Casey's here. Is Casey, you still here?
And
Yes,
Janet,
I am here. Yes,
You
and
know,
I was
you
telling
know, with
Kimberly
this-
if she goes on Glenn's show, and because he invited her to go into the room, I said make sure you bring protection.
gee, dang, dude.
like,
Bring
what
what?
kind of protection do I need? Do I need to bring my Glock?
Elaborate.
I'll bring bring my luck, nigga.
You know, I don't know this. I would just say bring protection.
Like what
Maybe
kind?
a priest, a rabbi, you know, something like that.
Trojan, whatever.
Trojan.
My husband's ordained. I'll just let my husband come on.
Okay.
Well,
Oh my God! I hope your husband's not an OSU freaking fan.
No, he's not from Oklahoma. He's from Plano, Texas.
So
Oh, wow.
He's just a little Plano.
No, and my aunt in California goes, Plano what? I'm like, Plano, Texas.
I went to Trinity High School in Euless, Texas, so I know about Plano.
Plano's a high-end part of Texas, though. I will say that.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. All right.
Songwriter Randy, and also Ronnie B is trying to get in tonight. I don't know why they can't get in.
I gave him the same way to get in last week.
Little Astroglide, they can go in real easy.
Don't forget.
Is it that KY jelly you mean?
Don't forget to pick up Ronnie B's "Drop It Like It's Sexy." Available everywhere on iTunes, Amazon, and everywhere. And also, songwriter Randy Randall Wariner on iTunes everywhere. And that's Beautiful Lady and a Black Mercedes. Okay, and so they're both available. They're great songs. These two are great people, and check them out.
What about the beautiful lady in the pink sweater? Janet Zipper.
Hey Janet, do you ever do life coach for kids, for children?
I do life coaching for kids and teenagers too. So
awesome.
I go from children to, you know.
Like
now,
80?
are you guys related, Mary?
Who?
Are you? You have a sister, don't you, Mary?
I have 2 sisters, but I have like a million soul sisters.
Oh, of course you do.
I do.
Honestly.
Oh,
you want to give a plug to Aya, don't you, Mary? You know, to pick up her.
Yes, I echo, of course.
Yeah, go ahead.
Dancing Alone Forever, Spotify, Apple. She's awesome.
There you go. So
Look her up.
Look
her up.
Yeah.
Wait. I have one more thing. Baby Levi, he was born today. God bless you and welcome to the world. My friend's baby Levi.
Oh, baby Levi, welcome to the world. Who's in it after the Jeans? Jeans?
What?
Levi Jeans? Levi?
No, that's David. That's actually, I have another friend who's actually David Levi, who is Eric of the Levi Jeans.
Of course you do.
Hey,
no,
if you look at Levi's, you take the E, you put it in front of the L, that's Elvis. Elvis owns Levi's.
Yeah, David Levi actually had Chippendales. He used to own Chippendales too, right, Janet?
Yeah.
I
think that's what it was, yeah.
Same world. I don't know.
Right.
But we're welcoming baby Levi, not David Levi.
So we got a few minutes left. Glenn, you want to tell about Glenn Spillman?
All right, yeah, Glenn Spillman, every Wednesday and Friday at 6 p.m. Pacific, you've got Sports Insider on Arms Radio. Also, every Friday at 5 p.m. Pacific, you've got Cellar 13 Films, Chips, Dips Films, and Scripts Film Show.
What?
So you have 3 shows?
I have 2, but 3 nights, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do it right. Inglorious Bastards right here. Don't look at my
bastards. So what about you, Kimberly? What's up?
Well, tomorrow we have to go to the eye doctor again.
I'm back, ladies.
And my husband did not. You know, the older you get, it's like, Joe, I know you need glasses, Joe. Don't even lie. My husband, he's like, he needs glasses.
Glasses for what?
To see up close. You can't see up close.
I can. What do you mean I can't see up close? I can see up close. But
what's your vision up close? Is it good?
No, I mean I need reading glasses, but you know, other than that.
Oh, okay, so my husband hadn't been in 15 years, and I made him go.
What?
Oh.
One.
Is that a suggestion or what? A request? Dang.
Oh yeah.
That's her. She wants to do tonight finger.
Hey, I'm only a few hours away. I could be there.
Here goes Glenn Spillman, 9 o'clock Wednesdays. Sports Insider. Okay, here we go.
He's a big guy. He's a big guy. He's not little. He's a big guy.
Oh, Glenn Spillman, 9 o'clock Wednesdays. Yeah, that's right.
You got Mary's boyfriend.
I have a boyfriend, Glenn.
That's all right.
She might not be married.
It's work.
One at a time. One at a time.
All right. I'll take your number.
All right.
Butch has more than one girlfriend. You can take showers with them. With the soap.
Who does?
You do.
It's been a while for that, though.
Really?
Yeah. It's been a while. We're still working on that. It's been a while.
Well,
you know, if you don't use it, you're going to lose it. That's what they say.
you lose.
You use it, huh, Janet?
It's your loss. It's your loss, not mine.
Right. Exactly. And Janet, you want to plug your website?
Love her.
Yes, so you can find me on social media, Janet Zipper on Facebook, and at Janet Zipper Coaching with my Facebook professional page. And also you can find the Janet Zipper Show. That's my public figure page. I'm on Instagram, strong_brave_powerful. And you can find me on LinkedIn, Janet Zipper. So just Google Janet Zipper and you'll find me.
Beautiful. And then Casey.
How do you find you?
Go ahead. Yes.
You're on.
Okay. Well, I don't know when I will have a radio show, but you can find me on YouTube at Casey's Blog, on Facebook under Casey Spears, and I'm also on Twitter under Casey_Spears, KASY, and hopefully you guys will join me there. So.
Sounds like a plan.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Yeah, sounds like a plan.
Hey Janet, I just added you on Facebook, by the way. So accept
Right, awesome.
Did you add Mary on Facebook, Glenn Spillman? 9 o'clock Eastern, Wednesdays?
Mary, what's your last name?
Milhone, Milhone.
I got you right now.
Thank you for everybody coming into tonight to Night Talk. Kimberly, thank you for coming.
Love you all.
Great shirt.
Happy New Year, guys.
Glenn Spillman.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Glenn Spillman, you didn't get enough from tonight. You see him tomorrow, right?
I need to bring my chips, though.
What?
You know, I need to bring my chips or something so I can sit
bring
there
some
and
chips with you. Chips and some dip.
No, I hate crunching.
Well, I'll make it real.
Mary, thanks for stopping by. Janet, thank you very much.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
Thank you,
Also,
Janet,
Casey,
for all the work
thank you for coming in. I appreciate that.
For the pro bono work.
Thank you for having me. A Happy New Year, everybody.
Happy New Year to everybody, and we'll see you next year in 2018, right?
Cheers.
Casey, there's Casey on Facebook.
Cheers, Joe. Cheers, Kimberly. Cheers, Mary. Cheers, Coach. Cheers, Janet.
I've been feeling real good, came a long way from misunderstood. Far away from the days where I wouldn't wanna go home, cause I was afraid of the truth. See, I was scared to admit, the feeling was in the back of my head. Cause the point where I no longer work, so you have to stand up for how you wanna live. Tonight is the night that we're losing control. Everybody go. Everybody go. And I don't know no better, but as far as I came, it felt like forever. Seconds turn to hours, days turn to months, let a year pass by, but don't feel like much. So if I got one chance, motherfucker, I'ma make y'all dance. I'ma have as much fun as I can and figure out the rest when I hatch out a plan. Tonight is the night that we're losing control. Tonight is the night we set it off. Everybody go. I'm feeling better than I ever we go.